There are many ways in which someone's application for naturalization can be affected by prior contact with the criminal justice system. If someone's been arrested, they've been charged with an offense, accused of a criminal offense, even if they've not been convicted, any contact with the law enforcement system is something that should be examined and evaluated before proceeding with an application for naturalization. First, applicants for naturalization have to prove that they've been of good character during the statutory period prior to the filing of the application. This is usually 5 years, but for some individuals it can be a shorter period of time, dependent upon their marital status or if they've served in the U.S. military. Some types of criminal offenses during the statutory period automatically disqualify the person from a finding of good moral character. But there are many other types of contact with the criminal justice system, including arrests for which the charges were dismissed, that can be questioned about during the application process to determine if that incident was an incident of bad moral character. If someone's on probation, it is impossible for their application for naturalization to be approved. The government is not permitted to approve that application so long as they're serving probation. So if someone is on probation, even for a problem that occurred prior to the statutory period for good moral character, the probation needs to be completed or terminated before applying for naturalization. If someone has served more than 180 days in a penal institution during the statutory period for good moral character, that is a disqualifier for a finding of good moral character. If they've been convicted of an aggravated felony in the past, they can be potentially permanently ineligible for a finding of good moral character. And finally, and most importantly, the Immigration Service will review criminal records to determine if someone has been convicted of an offense that renders them deportable. And if they have been, they can possibly have their application for citizenship denied and be placed into deportation proceedings. So it's very important that prior to submitting an application for naturalization, anyone who has had a criminal problem speak with an immigration attorney and determine if that criminal incident will negatively impact their application. At the law offices of Robert M. Bell, PA, we have extensive experience and training in identifying these types of problems before we begin the application process so that we can accurately tell a client how their criminal history can affect their application.